So it's about that time for another season of the Battle Pass here in War Thunder, and this time Gaijin has cleverly called it the field testing, I guess, season, if that kind of makes sense. Now, I'll explain why that is in just a quick moment, but first things first, I just want to let you guys know really quick that this is going to be a true talking head video where I don't really have gameplay content in the background. Instead, I'm going to be walking you through the entirety of this season's Battle Pass and why I think the Battle Pass has been one of the best things Gaijin has introduced since I would probably have to say maybe 11.0 or 11.3, but that's just me. Now, anyways, I did get access to one of the vehicles that I'll go ahead and show you right here, to the BV-155B1, but unfortunately, being the kind of tanker that I am, when it comes to aviation, I'm just not well suited for this kind of stuff. So if you guys want to go ahead and see some other brilliant creators talk about this vehicle in pure detail and in depth, you can look at individuals such as Spitfire, Ash07 or 007, excuse me. Don't tell him I said that. He'll get very upset by it, okay? European, Canadian, Copsy, and other amazing creators you'll find here both on YouTube and on Twitch. But I will say this. Holy crap, those wings are huge. I mean, it's an interceptor. Of course they're going to be absolutely huge, but my God, I've been told that this thing, and since I have not flown it yet, anyways, other creators have told me that this thing does not climb as well as it should. I think. I mean, I'm only taking their word for it, but again, go look at their videos, guys. They'll have the content out, I think, already by now or very soon for the most part. So yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and talk about one of the areas that is going to fancy this channel and myself, the Object 248, is it? I can't remember the name of it. It's right there. Yeah, the Object 248. Okay, I got it right. Okay, now this is going to be the upcoming main prize for this Battle Pass season. And oh boy, this thing looks really pretty. And look at that gun too. It is absolutely large. Now, one thing you have to know here in War Thunder is that the 100mm guns found on the T44-100, T34-100, excuse me, it's been a long day here. The T54s, etc., are absolutely brilliant cannons that you can find even all the way up to around battle rating 8.7 with the T55 AMD1, with the exception being that it is a D10S or DT10S. I forget the name of it. Basically, it's a stabilized version of what would be found to be sort of this gun, but not really, because this is the S34, which means that it does fire a different type of round, which I'll get to in just a quick moment. And if you are curious, I will be having a dedicated video for this vehicle once I do get access to it, which is either going to be in a couple of weeks, because as a content creator, an official one for Gaijin anyways, they do give us access to this kind of stuff with, I guess, a 2-week test drive for it. I will be grinding for this as naturally as everyone else, I promise. Okay, so let's dive into the actual vehicle itself with some very small details. The first one being is that this is a 100mm gun, but it is a brand new gun called the S34. Now, I cannot find any other gun with that, or excuse me, any other vehicle with this gun. So this leads me to believe that this is an entirely new type of gun for this type of vehicle, which does make a lot of sense because it only fires one type of APCBC, which is the BR412B. Now, when it comes to this type of round, the BR412D, in my honest opinion, is probably the most well-rounded 100mm APCBC. I was going to say APFSDS. You can kind of see where my mind's at right now at top tier. This has slightly less pen, slightly less angle pen, I believe, over the 412D, but this thing is no slouch. 100 grams of TNT equivalent. And usually when it comes to the 100mm guns, these things are basically one-hit wonders. If you get into the vehicle, if you penetrate the vehicle that you are shooting, it's going to destroy it almost every single time in a single hit, with the exception possibly being the mouse. But that's going to be a big if, because this vehicle is battle rating 6.3, and with 6.3 comes some pretty good lineups. Let me go ahead and show you right here. I do have a lineup set up for it, just exclusively ASU-85, T34-100, which, by the way, is a brilliant vehicle and a brilliant 100mm, which does have the BR412D. We can actually compare that right now. So I guess around the angle pen is about the same for the most part, but flat pen is what really matters around this BR anyways, especially when it comes to fighting the Germans. Then you have the PT-76B, assuming you have it on here, the IS-4, the IS-2 1944, the other IS-2s, T-34-85s, TISMAs. I mean, take a look at this wonderful and large lineup, including with the 2S3M. This is going to fit incredibly well, and it is, after all, a premium vehicle, which means that you're going to be getting those really cool perks that you would get with a premium vehicle, meaning that it's going to research all the way up into a certain battle rating. It's going to be a solid vehicle for that matter. And also, it does have, I believe, some decent reverse rate. I mean, maybe not as good as, say, the IS-2s. I think it's about the same, actually. I'm sorry, it's been a very long time since I played any of the Russians here. Yeah, it's a little bit less than that, but as per usual, you will be wanting to play this thing in reverse because, oh boy, those one hits right there are going to be coming in very quick because this has a very flat front end. So if you want to stay informed about that video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'm nearing that 50,000 and turn on that bell notification so you get those notifications for when this vehicle comes out, which in truth, I can already see this being a brilliant vehicle at that, but only time will tell once we get into the actual games. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about this season of the Battle Pass and my opinions on them. Now, overall, in my honest opinion, when it comes to the battle passes in War Thunder, they are absolutely brilliant for what they offer. And I know you guys are probably going to get on my butt about that, but in truth, this is something that you don't even have to make any sort of investment in. In fact, you don't have to at any given point, because if you do progress through the battle pass and through its entirety, I believe you do get access to the very next season of the battle pass absolutely free. I don't know if that's still a thing, to be honest. I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. I don't remember if they did introduce this, to be honest. They may have removed it at some point, but I do remember at some point that if you were to basically go through all the entirety of the battle pass, you would get the next season completely for free, which means that you do get access to a ton of benefits. Now, I'm not trying to entice you to purchase it. I would say that it is very much well worth the 2,500 golden eagles, which translates to what? 16 USD for about 3 months worth of content. You get not battle pass, excuse me. You get boosters. You get silver lions, decals. You get actual vehicles, vehicle test drives, which is pretty cool, actually. I guess this is where this comes from. I thought it was I thought Gaijin gave it to me, but I guess not yet. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. You kind of see where my mind's at currently right now, right? But you get wagers, boosters, silver lions, backups, which these I always use plenty of them for the videos, I can promise you there. And you also get some more other challenging stuff, which makes the battle pass just a little bit more worthwhile into War Thunder, seeing that this stuff really does help you grind through what many like to see as a miserable grind in War Thunder, which it kind of is, to be honest. Besides, who doesn't like free stuff anyways? I mean, look at this, right? Where it says free, silver lions, wagers, still more war bonds, which you can use in the shop right here to purchase some vehicles and get some other really cool stuff. So in truth, the battle pass stuff, in my honest opinion, has been... Ooh, I'm going to go ahead and buy this. Yeah, I'm going to buy out the entire damn store of this. The battle pass stuff is honestly well worth the look into. It's well worth the purchase, in my honest opinion. I'm not just trying to upsell it to you guys. I'm telling you, as someone who has every single ground vehicle in War Thunder minus maybe one and a couple of premiums and event vehicles, I can tell you right now, even then, this is well worth the investment, at least when it comes to any sort of purchase in War Thunder. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it comes down to you as the player. Is this well worth the purchase? Is this going to be worth the purchase? Will this vehicle make it much worthwhile? Does that make sense? I don't think that's English. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's been a long day again, guys. I'm sorry. Is this worthwhile? Feel free to let me know down in the comment section below. Also, I would have to say that the PT-7657 was probably the most absurd vehicle the Big Schnail has introduced in War Thunder in a very long time outside the KA-50. And also, the Centurion Mark 5.1 is my baby. I absolutely love this thing so much. Another video coming up for this at some given point in the near future, but this is absolutely one of the best Battle Pass vehicles I think I've received outside of the PT-7657. But that's just my opinion. But anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think about this season of the Battle Pass, or the previous ones at that, for that matter. And I just want to know exactly what you guys think. Comment section as per usual. And if you guys happen to have enjoyed everything, let me know what you guys think about these talking head videos. Should I do more of them? Should I not? This is a news and updates one after all. And as always, if you guys want to go ahead and maybe support the channel a little bit more, use my 3% discount. It helps me out. It helps you out. Can I find a vehicle that has it? My Abrams has it on the face, because I am totally that guy that does this. Yes, there you go. Right there's my face. You get that 3% off. I get that 3%. What is not to love, guys? And no, I'm not saying or doing this just to get you guys to use Golden Eagles to buy the Battle Pass stuff. I'm not doing that, I promise. It's just kind of the shoe fits kind of situation. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Thank you so much for checking this out. I will see you not only in the next video or even the streams, but in War Thunder itself. So, until next time.